we'll see.
I already know it's not going to be good because no one who owns the IP has any creative decision making, and I know you just cut over.
Take that, no one who owns the IP, and welcome to the Dreamlands. I am Philip, and I am the Senate of Long
Not
Lost
yet.
Lore.
Not yet, you're not.
I've dissolved the Imperial Senate, and I am surrounded. I am encircled. I am ensconced. I am sloshing around in a diva cup of players.
What a deep.
Well, because like last week.
Unnecessary.
Well, you went. Remember last week you described it as. Never mind. The point is, hi everyone. Welcome to our most normal and chill.
What about buoyed by?
Buoyed by?
Yeah.
David.
Buoyed by.
By. You are cupped by.
I'm cupped. That's what I said.
Gently cupped.
Gently cupped. I am embroiled by.
You are fully supported.
And I am held up and at him like a sports bra of players. Say.
No.
No, I refuse to say
whatever you were thinking of.
I refuse.
Say biodegradable players. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to the Dreamlands. This is our most normal and chill game, and as per usual, we've managed to have a very good and not at all bad intro. That's all that's important to me. How's everyone doing tonight?
I'm okay.
Good.
Glad to hear it.
This is decent smoothie.
Hey.
I did not pull I pulled any leaves off of trees accidentally into this one.
Very good. You're glad to what? Zekas Torrret.
Going to the Broverse.
We are we're going to the versus, and I know this is controversial, and I was just telling people, Sophia, about how it was a because I let some of our players, like people mainly named Ka, are not engaged in the voting, and I love that.
I do not vote.
Yeah. What's the
in
point?
Any election whatsoever.
Even when it directly affects me. So I was explaining how we did a vote between two undefeated locales, the TVU and the Versus Verse. And we tied. So technically, the TVU remains undefeated. Because then I did a little roll of the dice.
Undefeated in regulation.
Well, yes, but I mean, if you win by a coin toss, it's less that you win and it's more that you advance. Does that make sense? No?
Dude.
In any case, Sophia says that's not better. Well, but just keep voting for Dude next week.
No, that's not better was in response to your intro.
Yeah. My intro was great. Oh, that you're a bra of people? A human bra?
I think that's not better was, I believe, when you changed something after Diva Cup.
I gotta be honest, Sophia, I don't know that you would see Dr. Charm. I mean, You'll see Dr. Charm for Dial-Up Dreams Endure, but he probably won't be the focal point of it. What being said, okay, fair enough. Well, in any event, let's go ahead and sort of cut to the chase here a little bit. God, I wish we had a person named Chase that I could cut to. I wish I had a correspondent named Chase and I could just throw to good old Chase.
That'll be for next week.
That's true. Nicole Kidman's character in Batman Forever, Dr. Chase.
Dr. Chase. Yeah.
So there you go.
Meridian.
In any case,
is that a character from the comics? It's got to be a character from the comics.
I don't think she is. I'll Google it though, because it's not like we have.
That's a real fucking comic name.
You know it is, but I really suspect if she's in the comics, I bet she was added like after the fact.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I don't think.
First appearance.
Oh.
2015. So yes, after.
Yeah, she was created for that movie. They're just weirdos. So anyway.
I mean, how many female characters are there in Batman, the whole property?
Now plenty. At the time, not so many. But Batman, it's the they're pretty.
I mean,
I was being slightly facetious, but most of them were villains after all.
That is true.
Anti-hero.
And he has several love interests like Silver St. Cloud. Boy. 70s? Oh man, she was something else. So enough about Silver St. Cloud. Philip, stop talking about Silver St. Cloud.
It's really inappropriate how much you talk about Silver St. Cloud.
Some of the most I've talked
We've
about.
all been meaning to talk to you about it.
She appeared first in
You were
Detective
the one who
Comics
said
number
to
470,
break
so
off.
that would have been in 1977. So, guys, Silver St. Cloud, right when Luke Skywalker flew into our hearts and minds, you could have gone out after, you could have watched an episode of episode 4, but it wasn't called that then. You could have watched Star Wars in a theater, then and then bought Detective Comics issue 470 from your local news agent.
News agent?
Yeah, that's what like a newsstand. Your news agent. News agent.
It's a much cooler job title than I feel like what they're preferred to today.
I'm now realizing that by saying news agent the way I did, I've made a small mistake. That is the term for a newsstand in the UK.
Yeah,
So,
this is America.
This is America, so I should have said a newsstand, and I am sorry. But I think I like the idea. Oh yeah, wow. Well, wow. How racist of you to assume I was talking about America.
This is always about America, Philip.
I'll say here on the behalf of all Americans, I do like how if a Brit comes in here and starts talking, every American will go, "Quiet, limey," or something like that.
That is true. That is the phrase that's used. Hey, quiet, limey.
Something like that.
Go back to your tea and crumpets.
Eat your beans on toast.
The Limey is an excellent film.
That is a really good movie. It's a sequel to an old movie and like a after the fact. I like that. That's clever. Used old footage. Steven Soderbergh is the name of the director of that.
Yeah. Guy's very good at making movies.
It is. Well, all right. So in our last game, God, this someday we'll do an intro that is just clean, straight to the point. It doesn't involve discussions.
We almost had that until you went off on your Silver St.
I
Cloud
have a question, Philip.
tangent.
Uh-oh,
When you
Pierce,
did it, when
Pierce
you
is
did-
actively just derailing. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I just want to just prove the fact that that'll ever happen. Did you have a clean intro when you had no players and it was just you playing as the, or did you still do all this nonsense even if it was just you?
There might have been a little nonsense, but we got into it quicker because no one could say a thing to remind me of a thing.
Fair enough. Sorry, so what happened last time? Nothing
Who could
bad.
Possibly say. Oh yeah. You
Nothing
guys.
fleshy, Fillion.
So last time we had an interesting one in which the gang. Boy, last week's game was interesting. The team headed to Bemerval from Corinna's home dimension. She actually tagged along with them, but went off on her own and left the group for a while to sort of return to her own world. While Zekas.
Did we leave her there too?
Yes, but you
That was on
intentionally
purpose.
left her
Oh, okay.
in her. Like she broke off before you got to the moon. She went to her own planet, kind of using the power of dreams. I don't know. But
Did not die
Philly and
anyway.
Dominic, Asha, and Zekas all managed to sort of encounter Betty. They cased the joint. They sent Sherlock off. He said he'd go look on his own because he came as well because his counterpart was elsewhere. Or his counterpart didn't exist in that world, so it was kind of a little more free to go. And you guys met Beatrice. Now, Betty Bio-Belcher, she's kind of cycled back through to being a maiden. And she has all these, she basically had kind of crafted like a giant cult around herself in this old temple. So you guys traveled there, infiltrated, eventually got an audience with her. At first, she was just intrigued by seeing Zekas, who she could tell was not one of these these elf-like aliens who were worshiping her. She could tell, you're from kind of where I'm from. And then he eventually brought everyone in. She, of course, recognized, Asha and eventually Dominic as well. But she was intrigued at the prospect of a deal because they were sort of offering, can you just tell us who you put that curse on way back in session 2? This is session 17. This was happening.
Well, we knew what we wanted to know the why. It's like,
You wanted to know the
did
why? Yeah, you wanted to know who hired you. What was the point of it? And she was willing to do that in exchange for kind of a new trick, and ultimately it was landed on that Asha had a heavy blaster pistol and that was something that she could actually use here, because what sort of stuff they had here was not exactly that kind of tech, even though they're on kind of a vaguely sci-fi, more like planetary fiction, kind of planetary romance vibe. So they agreed, and Asha said, okay. Handed it over to one of her oiled-up Cyclopean people. She informed them that a gentleman named Orlando, very handsome but with stitches on his face, is the one who hired her to do that, which I think they kind of suspected, but the reasoning behind it was equally important. He was trying to make sure that that restaurant was not a success, that building, that Course Court, remained kind of a source of woe in that world in CC-7722. So, with the group having sort of achieved their end, naturally, one Lego decided to ruin everything by attempting to take back what had already been given. And in doing so, he got himself transmuted into flesh and squished between the hands of a witch. Zekas got into the fray and was very badly injured. Asha was not...
Tis but a scratch.
Tis but a scratch. Asha and Dominic had to sort of spend just a lot of their kind of mental and physical energy to undergo this wild event. And ultimately the group managed to escape with a barely alive, tiny little man, but of flesh and blood, Filian, having been caught in the dream turtle that's all bloody now, as Dominic sort of had pulled a page, but leaving Sherlock Holmes behind. And with that, I guess it was actually chapter 3, by the way. Chapter 2 was Meet the Plains. Chapter 3 was when you went to the Damien Aventi. The group returned, but Filian was in very bad shape. You brought him back to Henry, who was like, I can't even possibly try to consider transmuting him back to a Lego man while he's so injured, because that just means he might be all broken on the inside. Like, literally, not figuratively. So the group basically had to sort of contend with this ill outcome, and there were actually sort of some debates on it, because Zekas was kind of like, Dominic, like, why would you pull the thing? We were fighting her. Like, we should have finished off. She attacked us. And Dominic was like, why did Filian blow up a deal that we'd already shaken hands on? Like, especially because, you know, like, as we then kind of actually remembered after the fact. I'm not even sure, KJ, if you were here for this part, where it was like...
Mrs. Got it?
Much worse.
Where it was like,
So
oh yeah,
much
and
worse.
Mrs. Got It really could have just given her any weapon she wanted. So that was
Even more of a
Basically-
futile gesture.
yeah.
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 We made a deal where we got info for basically no cost to us, and we still decided to renege on the deal. Well, not we. He decided to renege on the deal anyway.
But
But,
Zekas, because Filian says all witches are bad.
That is true.
And Zekas, I think, has a similar... I don't think this is exclusive to witches, but he's like, all bad guys are bad.
Mhm.
So making deals with bad guys seems like a weird thing for us to be doing.
And Dominic is sitting there not saying anything to that.
Indeed. So, yeah, Dominic's like, yeah, not bad guys,
Right,
sure,
right.
no problem. But at least everyone did get out of there alive. Filian was given some little basically Scoo had to switch to pine needles to give Filian medicine at that scale. And Filian did say he does want to try a churro while he's soft, which is a good sense.
Does he have an
Look at all
IV
the
drip
fuss
that's
about.
way bigger than he is right now?
It's tricky to IV drip him because the surface tension of like a beadlet is, it's rough. Scoo's gotta be figuring stuff out. You need.
I feel like I'm in more of like a misting situation inside like an iron lung.
Probably not far off. So with that, our friends and neighbors and colleagues have returned. They've rested up, probably in hot tubs or stuff, and they've actually had to take a couple of days here to recover. Filian, if you would roll me an endurance roll.
Oh no. Right. Dice.
There, little
Dice for this
Filian.
game. Hang on.
Should we do our
Everyone
luck here
do
too?
Your luck roll. Roll 4
yeah.
dice for luck. Good point.
Two twos.
2 twos. You have 4 for the day.
247. Just how my phone number began. My very first phone number ever began. Oh yeah,
247?
247.
What kind of weird place did you?
Which of
That's
those?
a
Which of
main-
those would you like to choose for Philly?
I mean, none of them seem great. I'm going with sci-fi.
You are being treated by a robot.
Yeah.
So we're going to say that you are, but you are.
I'm just in a back to tank.
They, yeah. I mean, they don't have a mouth guard for you, small enough.
Damn it!
So,
It's just a TikTok case with goo in it.
with a first degree success, I'm gonna say that you will clear a condition by the end of today.
Oof.
But you're not even
Okay.
clear of one condition, so you still have 2. Next, make another endurance roll. Let's see how well you can eat a churro in this state. Just taste a churro.
Parafantasy.
You do taste it, and you suddenly feel like having taste buds would be a great adventure indeed.
I get it now. I see
Wait.
all the fuss is about.
At his size, wouldn't even one bit of sugar just be really powerful for someone at his size?
Skoo will yub nub chop glowa at Asha until and if she wants to translate, she can explain that he hasn't had any stimulants yet today, so that's it's fine for him to get a sugar rush.
But by the way, I got 2 4s and 2 7s for my luck roll. So
Congratulations, you will have 4 for the day. Zekas, I'm sorry, I asked you and then didn't hear what you said because
3 ones.
3
are you
ones
kidding me?
every time. You have
Just
5.
continues.
At
I
some
don't even
point-
know why you asked for the lucky feat when you're on DJ3. You don't fucking need
At
it.
some point, KJ is going to require that you make these rolls
Well-
up on screen.
That's why. That's why, Dominic. The rich always get richer. He gets more luck because he doesn't need it.
Can you make a luck roll
Canonically lucky.
Yeah. No matches.
for Filian?
3, 4, 5, 8.
That is correct. However, as this is all going on, Henry appears in a rather sort of a frantic way, and sort of gathers the team. And Filian, I guess, can kind of be present, just like in an iron lung connected to Skoo. It really looks like Skoo is just like holding out, just like a little like all day long. But for Dominic, Zekas, and Asha, and Kevin, sorry to sort of spring this on you, and actually, Nova will be called over this. Also on you, KJ. Callie will be called over, and Henry will also find DJ3 in a dream. So DJ3, Callie, and Nova are here in addition to the rest of the team.
All right, how you guys doing?
It's good.
Yes, Filian has had a bit of a misadventure over there. Don't worry about Filian. Hello,
Is this
Callie.
what
Thank you
happens when I leave?
Thank you for joining us. Well, yes, I needed to speak to sort of you all, and thank you for coming, Callie, and Nova. Hello. I need to sort of tell you all about an appearance of someone who I think you know. I think this is something we need to investigate.
That's so.
Yes. Now I know that DJ3, you had sort of made a deal to sort of rescue your friend Medina.
Oh yeah.
You'd forgotten
That,
about that, had you? Yeah.
No, I kind of actually forgot a lot about that.
Of course you
I
had.
just got back into this season here in
Well,
school, and
I
lots
have,
of people questioning me.
Wow. Glad you have this whole thing priorities set here.
So I have seen some rumblings of Medina being mentioned obliquely, someone of that name, in one of the top flight, sort of in the Superstar Universe comic books. It appears that Dracula is setting up his own Dreadland there.
Is that bad?
Well, I don't know. He is sort of an ally of ours, or at least a non-aggression pact with us at the moment, so perhaps it's not a disaster. But it does appear that I think he might have gotten her out of Maisie's realm. So that is something at least. But that is not who I needed to speak with you all about today. Your friend Frankie Hayworth has just shown up in a video.
Whose
game.
friend?
DJ3, Callie, and Nova.
Oh.
Yes, your friend Frankie has shown up. Rather, her new name of Ghost Woman has shown up in a video game called Brawl Rock Online. She's appeared in the comic books, and I suppose they've thrown her into this game. I am not an expert on games. Somebody said she was a sort of they were able to do it quickly because she's kind of using the same power set of Ghost Man who's already in the game, just with a few slightly different. I don't know. It seemed like it was a sort of a thing they could rush into this game. So I think we need to go and sort of see if she's there and possibly remove her, if that's still something you wanted to do.
Did I go rent the game?
It is not.
Can I rent the game?
It is not to be able to exist in your universe. Your universe. However, perhaps if you, I don't know if your library with the Tome of Tales, I don't know if it has video games, but DJ3, I suppose you could go on a mission for me there to see if you could find this game, Brawl Rock Online, within Hampstead Hall.
It's a lot more quiet over there, but I'll see what I can do.
Yes, ever since we sort of pulled the Dreamlands out, it seems like the Tome of Tales, it seems like there's still magical books there from what I've sort of spoken with Miss Harley, but I don't know.
Wait a minute. They have games in the library? What are you talking about? Isn't it just books?
I'm not sure if it will have games in their library. I'm simply asking for him to maybe check and see if the Tome of Tales could provide it.
Huh.
Yeah.
But the point is, Frankie Hayworth, also known as Ghost Woman, now exists in this top flight universe, which means somehow she is in one of these games in the Versus verse. This game, Brawl Rock Online, I don't know the full details of how all this works, so forgive me if I'm wrong. It's it's another fighting game, but it's something called a platform fighter. I don't know if that means anything to any of you.
None of those words make any sense except for fighter.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I've dabbled.
platforms before.
There you go, Filian.
I don't
Try
think
not
you're in
to-
the condition
you're-
for that, though.
You spit up a lot of blood when you said that. Let's just...
Callie, when are you coming home?
Once we find Frankie and now Medina, you've now thrown that on my plate, so I have to take care of that.
We got her out.
They're both
Suppose you
much
guys do owe
closer to being
Dracula a
home than they
favor.
have been in a while, so...
You do owe Dracula a favor now, though.
Indeed, and I'm worried that he's going to sort of call that in sooner than later.
Wait, what do you mean us?
Say what?
You're the one who made the deal, bro.
Like Ghost DJ3's like trying to hide behind something. Oh, and I'm so sorry, DJ3. I'm not sure if you've met DJ3. Have you met Zekas Torrret?
No, it's a pleasure. Sure. Fill in my shoes?
Is Dracula behind this game also?
I do not believe that Dracula is behind this game. However, this game does appear to be on sale, and in fact, all of the Versus Verse games are on sale in CC7722, where where also the other game about the Superstar Universe, Superstar Duel, was on sale. So it is all kind of connected. So, I don't know, your option is to go in there, find out about Frankie, find out sort of what she knows, and if we can sort of extract it from there, it would be great. I'm not entirely well, I'm going to let you sort of investigate. There may be more complexity to this. I have been unable to get us in to the Superstar Universe. That world is hard for us to venture into. I think in large part it is because it is so intrinsically documented that our arrival there will inform Maisie, and things we do there will be well known sort of to many people, including, oddly, to everyone in CC7722. I don't know if that is too narratively complex for you all, no worries, but just want to sort of explain that. That's why I'm avoiding that world.
So what you're saying is everything that happens in that Superstar universe exists as a comic book in or some sort in this universe or other universes.
Yes.
Therefore, but what if? But that means someone drew it in this universe, right? Does that mean if someone draws it in this universe, does it come true in that universe?
In CC7722, precisely. There seems to be an intrinsic link between them. That the things happening in that universe are being done by flesh and blood creatures, making decisions, doing things, and it happens to be precisely what is being conceived of and cooked up by writers. However, there is a great deal of sort of, editorial, they're not changing the events, but they may not depict everything. So not every moment of their lives, not every battle, not everything they've done exists in a comic book, but it all could. What happens in the Versus verse is not dissimilar. It is also all on display there, but it is a more personal interaction. It's one person's journey. It's not, unless they've sort of uploaded it to sort of some streaming service where who knows where people would pay money to watch other people play video games. Seems absolutely mad to me. But the point is, people,
why would they
unless
upload
they
games
sort of,
on a stream?
It's genuinely mind-boggling that anyone.
No. I mean, on a river? That doesn't make any sense.
Precisely. Yes, I don't know. It's a weird idea to me. The point being, in this realm, what happens in the Versus verse is not as sort of known because it is the individual sort of actions of whoever happens to be playing that game.
Like when we kick their butt.
Sure, yes. That isn't sort of canonically certain for everyone. That is one experience. So you can go in and have the kind of experience many people play and interact with these characters as they are, but each player's experience will be unique. Unless they're super boring, and then they'll all just be doing the exact same thing.
So, in short, we go in there, it's an extraction mission. We're getting out this Frankie lady and getting her out of there.
If you deem it sort of the most wise course of action. Now, DJ3, unfortunately, you were not with us any longer, so you cannot go on this mission. I know that Nova is very intrigued.
But to the library.
You can go on a mission to the library to play video games. That is true, and you're encouraged to do so. If you can tear yourself away from hockey, do that hockey. Callie, I assume. Go ahead.
Still lots of questions being asked on what happened to the rest of us. By the way,
are you doing a good job of not frightening everyone with your answers?
I mean, of course. Look who you're talking to.
Because I also do speak to your friend Harley May sometimes. She might have. She said something slightly different about what's been going on there.
What'd you say about me?
She thinks that your efforts to dissuade people from being concerned might be better done by you not speaking about it.
Huh.
That's her advice. But why don't you talk to her in person? You're both there. I seem like a very strange intermediary between the two of you.
Good call. I'll go talk to her.
Wait, hold on. Do all universes share the same time flow? As in, if one day passes here, does it pass over there?
Not precisely.
Back home? No.
But they can. Are you wondering how much time has passed in your world?
More or less, yeah.
We're going to say for yours, it's been a couple of weeks. Yeah, yours is pretty standard to ours. Filian couldn't possibly. He's asleep. Okay, never mind. Asha, yours is complicated because the whole world is grey. Callie, I assume that you do not want to go on this mission to sort of identify Frankie if it is her, but you're welcome to go if you'd like.
I don't think I have the proper vaccinations to go and universe hop.
Fair enough. Well, then perhaps maybe sort of describe to those who can go. I think, honestly, Nova might go just for that purpose tonight. Whether or not Nova's...
Callie will bring up her cell phone and show the photo she has of Frankie.
Okay, perfect.
But she's a ghost now.
Dominic takes out his Gumshoe notepad and copies it as best as he can. How well do I copy this thing?
Well,
Oh, good question. Pitch me a role you'd like to use for that. I mean, compose, create.
Compose, create sounds
Give me a
makes
compose,
sense.
create.
Do we not have access to the comics that she's in? So I'll just look.
You've had some.
I don't.
Yeah, DJ3 has seen them, so he can try to describe that stuff. Yeah.
2 3s fantasy.
I'll say with 2 3s, you do a pretty good job. It's a little bit of like, actually, Frankie would love it because it's like it's like the fantasy of what she would be. You know, she's got real like much fancier hair and everything, so she'd be into it. Although it has, yeah.
What race is Frankie? Human.
Human.
Elf?
Yeah. She's
okay.
they're all. That's from a mundane world, so they're all
Relatively mundane world, you mean?
Sorry, yes. For Dominic, he's like, oh, she's not an elf. She's unstandard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I put my notepad away. All right, if I see this this girl, I'll go and fetch her for you, Callie.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. So, good luck, team. I'm sure there'll be some sort of fighting if you want it, but you don't have to engage in it, of course. Filian, just try to keep
I'll be right
resting.
there.
No, you're not. You're sitting.
No, I'll be. Just give me a day. I'll be right there.
Sku just blasts him with some kind of mist.
Oh.
All right. So.
Is he still flesh?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's why my name is Fleshy Fillion.
Fleshy Filian. So with that, Zekas, Asha, and Dominic head through the and Nova comes with you.
So I'll be playing Nova today.
Yes.
All right. Huh.
Are
Are you feeling well, Nova? Your voice sounds a lot deeper than usual.
Oh, you know, just wanted to stay with my friends, but I have to go help another friend. Okay.
That is so spot on.
have her talk. Have the lamb talk to you.
Oh, Agnes, what do you think?
I still think we need to kill this reincarnated elf. Maybe push him over a rock when you get a chance. So, as the group head through.
Wait, so we're going to the universe that had that card game, right?
Fighting game.
No, and I apologize for how complicated and convoluted this has gotten. You are going to the video game universe where you've met Jinx the Witch and then you fought in the Dread
Oh,
Fighter.
okay.
In that
Asha in the
universe,
Shadows.
apparently all those games exist for purchase in the same universe that you went to talk about the behind the scenes of the card game.
Oh, I see.
Because
Okay.
in that universe, Superstar Comics is a comic book company people read.
Okay.
Now we're checking out a new game.
Maybe
now
we'll
you're
meet that
checking out-
werewolf again. Say that line.
You might be able to pick the werewolf again, although you're sort of going to you're not going to a different world within it, you're going to Brawl Rock. And we're just going to sort of hand wave you guys walking through there. As you arrive at Brawl Rock, you definitely come upon a, very kind of, exciting sort of, it's a very, Technicolor sort of game. For those who play video games, the energy here is very Super Smash Bros. And it is most based on a game I've never played called Multiversus. And as you arrive, you notice that there are a very strange collection of individuals kind of standing around, ready to get on the rock and have a brawl.
Wait, we're not sprites this time, we're polygonal, right?
You are, yes, you are, if you're sprites, you're much more advanced, kind of modern. Yeah, you're definitely not 16-bit. You're much more.
Oh man.
So you guys notice that, actually, literally, Nova will recognize and point out, and I guess you guys have seen a few of these individuals from your game. You do see that Armament the Weapon Man is one of the characters. Nova is unfamiliar with Beowulf, but he's there. There's Lumen, who I guess you guys do
He was
know.
one of our characters.
I don't know that you have Beowulf at the park, do you? Did they ever get Beowulf? I'm not sure you ever got Beowulf.
I thought we did.
But you have Synth Devil and Teleportia's she'll be buffering. She'll be here in 5 minutes. But you also notice there are some other.
I love Portia should always be in an upcoming DLC that never. gets released.
100%.
She's been
100%.
She's in our next deal. It's like coming soon. Pre-order.
Just keeps getting delayed.
But it's not only that. You also notice that there are. So you have these. There also, however, are a good number of kind of more cartoonish creatures. There's a couple of like cartoon birds who seem very kind of like the equivalent of like a Bugs Bunny or a Mario. You know, kind of some classic cartoons.
Oh, I recognize them from the Michael Moose.
You don't recognize these, but you recognize their type.
Okay,
If that
okay.
makes sense. Here's also a real Easter egg for Ka and KJ, which is that you also see, your characters won't know this at all. You guys probably don't remember this because it's 4 fucking years old. But amidst all these things, there also is one terrifying, like super like ripped up guy who like is like a murderer from a slasher film series. He's wearing a lampshade over his head. His name is Lampshade Head. He was originally called the Party Animal, but by the 7th movie, they were referring to him as Lampshade Head. He was one of the Dreadlords in our video game, but don't worry about that. The point is,
Oh, I remember.
Oh my
I remember
gosh.
that.
he's
I
a
remember that
he's
stuff.
a. It's like this is because did you know that in Multiverses is the only game where you can find characters from Steven Universe, Looney Tunes, and also Jason Voorhees.
Well, yeah, it's every single WB property because they wanted to do Smash Brothers,
Yeah.
and there's WB. Put them all in. You want to
And
see
the thing-
Shaggy fight Superman?
Yeah,
You can.
want to see Shaggy
well,
fight Arya Stark? Yeah, exactly.
And if there's one thing WB likes doing, it's leveraging the licenses they already have.
Exactly.
So that they spend no extra money.
Exactly. So that's kind of the vibe. So anyway, so you have all these characters. You see, there's a lot of cartoons. There also are. We can get into sort of who some of these things are. You notice there's actually, here's a deep cut for anybody who really watches Strange Lore. You notice there's a bunch of koalas who seem really cool. Like the cool koalas. One of them's a wombat, but she's close enough. But there's some really cool koalas over there. There's like a guy, it's like a greaser koala, a surfer guy koala. In a Strange Lore, lives network executive at PBN Junior, had just greenlit a show called Cool Koalas in 1992. Don't worry about it. Point is, it was a classic. You also, however, notice there are some other sort of characters who sort of look animated, but like maybe a little less from the 40s, who seem to be sort of like space type people. One of whom is actually sort of relatively close to you all as you sort of appear very sort of surprisingly in this. And he is, as far as you can see, it's an ocelot who's wearing like an old fashioned like space suit, like a white astronaut suit. And Pierce, if you'd like to introduce this character.
Yes, I am Cosmin Ocelot. I am happy to see you all. Welcome.
It was all worth it for KJ's face. Just that's all we wanted. All I wanted was
Hello.
KJ's face.
Are you up in the next match?
Are you?
Oh no, I've just finished. I won. I always win.
You always win.
Yes, it is the upbringing in the proletariat. Primes me for success.
Oh, what do you do in this game?
You're a space cat?
Yes.
Huh.
Like a leopard?
No, it's like yes, it's sort of similar, but it is Ocelot. It is a jungle cat. It was deemed by scientists that I would be ideal candidate to survive in space, and I proved them correct.
Cosmonaut.
Actually-
Go, Dominic.
So, you've seen it. Is your planet flat or is it round? I need to know.
I'm sorry.
Your planet
What-
is round, by the way.
Yes, of course, but this is question. The planet is round. Yes.
Okay. Is my planet round or flat?
Most of the eggheads said your planet is probably. Your planet is round, or it's just like dodecahedral.
Okay.
It's possible that it kind of, effectively is round, though it's actually nice, flat regions.
Huh.
In any case, Asha, it is perhaps not lost on you that you are facing another small, furry spacefarer, albeit of a very different vibe than yours.
Oh,
Are you guys from the same world?
Racist.
What?
You're so racist.
You can't just ask if they're from the same world.
what branch? You
Furry
appear to be
space
another
creature?
explorer.
He have
What
he have long tail. Asha have no tail.
I didn't say you were the same. I just asked if you were from the same universe, world.
Racist.
I mean, says the person who doesn't like the beetle people.
They were gross.
Yeah. I thought they were quite majestic.
They never get that big back home.
Okay.
All right, Cosmocat,
Cosmonocelot.
Cosmonocelot, Cosmonocelot. Anyway,
Cosmos.
If it rolls off tongue, it becomes very easy. Trust.
sure. Cosmosis. It's like Cosmosis, right? Anyway.
Cosmonocelot.
Okay. I pull out my notepad. I'm looking for something that looks like someone that looks like this. Did the face change on my notepad when I went over here?
The face has not changed. It is the drawing you made. Cosmonocelot. You're being
Yeah.
shown a photo. Or a drawing.
Not a photo, a drawing.
Not a photo. A drawing. I'd like you to do an analyze roll of that drawing.
Okay.
Are you an artist?
That's better than I thought it would be.
Second degree success in horror.
Second degree success in horror. Okay. Looking at that,
Horror,
actually,
sorry.
horror is appropriate for this. Because he's drawn someone, and that face you do recognize, though when she's fighting, she looks much more scary and like Crypt Keeper-like. But you are able to sort of think that you believe this is one of the new fighters who just showed up, Ghost Woman.
Oh yes, the sort of skinless woman. Yes, she has arrived recently.
Okay. Skinless woman.
Skinless.
Well, I guess technically it is skin, though very brittle. Surprisingly strong competitor.
With brittle skin.
Well, most people have hard time actually hitting her.
Ah.
Oh.
Did we see? Because Callie doesn't have photos of Frankie as Ghost Woman, obviously, so we don't.
That's new information.
Okay.
Huh. So she's brittle, but
I should-
because she's brittle, she dodges very well.
I should
so
think that
no
wrong
one can touch
person.
her.
I should think that wrong person.
Huh. This drawing or the one he's mentioning?
The one, the one that's not same as Asha is saying.
Yes, Cosmonocelot.
Yeah. That's what I said.
As he's saying all of this, three other people who are not dressed in the same spacesuit as Cosmonocelot, but seem to have a similar vibe, they all appear. This is sort of the rest of the team that Cosmonocelot appeared with from Toons in Space on PBN Junior, debuting 1999.
Would you like me to introduce them?
No, not really.
They sort of are coming over, and I think that the lead one says, What's going on? Oh, new arrivals already? Oh.
Yes, they're looking for the skinless woman, the woman of Ghost.
Ghost
Or maybe
Woman.
not.
She's one of our new fighters. Hi there, I'm Snapper Snout, Space
The
Ranger.
ghost woman? What's her name?
And this is a wolf who is talking to you, by the way. So Asha, another furry one. Snapper Snout,
What is this ghost woman's name?
Ghost Woman.
Ghost woman.
Yeah.
No, what's her name? I know. We're talking about the ghost woman. What's her name?
What?
Ghost woman.
Huh?
That is her name.
What?
As my name is Cosmonocelot, I introduced you as
space.
Who?
I should think it really wrong person.
The next one who arrives is a lizard. You know what he's like? He's like everyone's favorite. He's like he's a lizard, but his sort of spacesuit has weird like panels on it which he can hold out, and this is the saddle lizard.
The what?
Saddle lizard.
Okay.
He looks like a satellite, but he's a lizard. And he sort of comes over and says, "Oh boy, I must have been in orbit for too long. Hey, Cosmonocelot, are these more of your friends? Oh, sorry. Hello, comrades."
You know, you don't have to hold that. They make machines that can hold that for you.
Yep, but I can go around planets real fast.
I mean, so can machines.
But are they lizards?
If you make them look like
his
lizards.
giant eyes are like blink, blink.
If you make
can
them
you
look
breathe
like
in
lizards,
orbit?
yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Hey, Snapper, can I breathe in orbit? No. What? Huh? What? Oh, you guys are giving me fleas. Fleas in the mind.
And you guys win here in your competition.
All right.
Well,
Another one jumps over. It's a kangaroo with a rocket pack. That's right. It's Kangaroo.
yes, the rocket packs help a lot.
G'day.
Dominic is gonna turn to Asha and Zekas and Nova. I think we should just leave these people be and try to find this person on our own. I don't want any more of these animals coming in and introducing themselves.
Are there more friends here?
Damn it.
Cosmonocelot.
Cosmocelot.
Cosmonocelot, yes.
Okay.
There is, this is the end of the crew. There is also, but if you would like to see the new recruits, we can
Dominic's
we can
shaking
bring
his
you to-
head. Dominic is shaking his head.
You know, but didn't you just say you wanted to see the new? You just want to find
Yes,
him on our.
the ghost woman.
Wait.
Would you like me to take you to her?
Oh, actually, yeah, sure. She's your recruit?
But she's a new fighter. So
Oh.
a recruit to the game, not necessarily to the Space Force.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's a friendly fight here, for the record. After each fight, we all stand there and clap for whichever side won. If you ever lose, you gotta stand in the background and clap like this. Show him, Saddle Lizard. Yeah, clap just like this. See? Kangaroo Rocket Rule just say, "G'day, I'm not with the koalas." Just in case you're thinking, I'm not with them.
Why do we think it's
What's a
them?
koala?
Vroom, 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 vroom. Out of the distance, a motorcycle comes up with the coolest koala on it you've ever seen. The koala pulls up next to you. He's got a toothpick in his mouth. His hair is slicked back like James Dean. He looks at you and goes, "You probably hadn't seen a koala before,
Oh, it's like you, Asha.
but you've
Are
seen
you a
one
Ewok?
now."
Is that
Definitely racist.
What?
No, but look at the ears.
It's just,
Oh,
you're not related?
Hold on.
They're not even. They're not
okay,
even
that
same
is going
color.
too far, Zekas.
They're not even same color.
No. We're not related. But that
Asha
doesn't
knows
mean...
much smaller.
Doesn't mean Joey Nitro isn't enchanted. Hi there, I'm Joey Nitro. Vroom vroom. Wanna go for a ride?
Asha's eyes much beadier.
It's true. Also, as far as I can tell, you're a real bear. I'm a marsupial.
Asha not bear.
What's a marsupial?
He kind of looks Asha up and down and goes, "Your lack of address makes me beg to differ, baby."
It is a creature usually that has some sort of pouch that it carries its young in. There are other distinctions, but that is the big one.
Huh. So is it all
Okay.
You sort of landed
Animal.
in sector where many animals sort of hang.
is it like a Beast Wars thing?
No, we don't have that license yet.
Oh,
Working on it. Believe me, I'd love to go up against Optimus Primal and beat him, like I did in the ratings. Joey Nitro out. He drives away.
I will lean into Asher. You should be careful. That will break your heart. He has broken many hearts in the week that he has been here.
Oh no, Asha fine. Asha one who break hearts.
maybe your werewolf friend will be back.
You know, I've broken a few hearts in my time. out of the rib
Wait.
cages.
As I say,
Oh,
like,
that is
that
not what I
literally,
expected it to
or like.
I probably didn't because that's a little bit messy. All right, so fine. Let's find this ghost woman, as you say.
Every elf or elf-like creature that we pass, Asha will go, "Hey, that your brother? Hey, that your cousin? Hey, you know that one? Hey, just every
Well, actually, yes.
Hold on. The closest I could come to that, the closest thing to an elf that's here,
I just wanted to be like, oh, Zekas Torret's here.
would be if you, Asha, what you would point at is a small gnome who's like, he literally looks like David the gnome, but in like a little more of like armor, but he's got like a big beard. That's the most fantasy creature you see. So you can ask that of Zekas if you want to.
Okay. Hey, that your son? I bet that your son. Look just like you.
Reminds me more of my grandpa.
What's that? Someone looks like me? Hmm?
Yep,
Hmm.
that one.
Hello there, travelers.
Isn't he much smaller?
He's way smaller. He's smaller than you, Asha.
Oh.
Oh, hello, travelers. I am Sir Forrester at your service.
Hello, Sir Forrester.
Oh, hey,
These are-
Cosmin Ocelot.
Hello. We have new arrivals here. Well, and they are in search of the
already?
ghost
We
woman.
just had a new DLC last week. Wait, and not a one of them is Teleportia, who I hear so much about.
Yes, I have understood she has been delayed by maybe 5 days. She will be there soon.
Well,
What's DLC stand for?
that is one of the great mysteries. But Sir Forrester doesn't care about mysteries. He cares about vanquishing his foes. As I did in that classic 80s family film. And now I continue to do here. The film was called Gnome Knight, but Knight was spelled with a G. A second G. A G at the front, you get it.
Yes, Sir Forrester, have you seen Ghost Woman? These folks were in search of her.
Oh, Ghost Woman. Oh, new recruits, looking for the new recruits. I believe she was over there with Wendy and Reginald and whatever the other new one's name is. Haven't actually had a chance to fight all of them yet, but I'm sure I will. That's how it goes here at Brawl Rock. And there's like a
What is that
song
noise?
that plays. What's that?
What?
What is that music?
What was that noise?
You could try it. Say Brawl Rock.
Brawl Rock.
Just sort of
What
happens
is
every
devil's
time you say it.
music?
Yeah. Just what
You don't
happens
feel
when
it?
you hang out here on the start screen.
Oh, the starts.
Yep, that's
Huh.
where we are.
What
Well-
better place to begin your journey?
I guess Cosmolot Nocelot's got you. You're in good hands, or good paws. I'm a gnome.
As we walk away, I'll just say, I hate that guy. It's like that all the time.
Probably same as you, because you have same amount of R's in last name.
That's me?
Yeah, as you. Same.
Nobody has that many R's.
He definitely did.
As if he did, we would have to end him. I am the one. But
That really aggressive
That was a very intense moment.
for your son. You kill your son because you have same last name.
maybe I had a son at some point.
Okay, so Cosmonos.
I mean,
Yes.
in a past life, you probably did.
you guys have known me for my whole life.
Cosmonos, give me a navigate track
Rough.
roll if you're leading them over.
Oh, that's
to-
right. You're a
Navigate track,
reincarnation.
Snapper has given you this mission to sort of. Oh, I guess I should say, as they were talking, Snapper probably said, Cosmonocelot, go ahead and lead them around, make sure they don't cause any trouble. Space Rangers, we've always got to be on our guard. You call me weirdo.
Yeah, I'm going to choose in this moment, because it does feel correct to add 2 to navigate track.
Oh. Bump you up to 5?
Yeah.
Dude. Fair enough.
Were we in another world, Philip? That is a triple success in mystery.
Oh.
That is a 666.
Oh, that is a bummer that it's not in that. 666 is on D8s, no less. That's good. I think that's it for you into points, though, right?
Yes.
That's the rest of your points. Okay. So, as you guys...
Remember Provinia when triple sixes were rolled and we made a deal with the devil?
I think about it all the time.
That's hilarious.
Because Monslaught, that's a very good... You're able to sort of... So basically, you lead them on the perfect degree of, like, walking under, like, superheroes arguing, and you do lead them past the entire Jolly Jingles gang, which is the sort of classic cartoons, you know, from the 40s and whatever. You have Baxter Beak, the red cardinal, who's a wisecracking kind of like the main one, and of course you have Penelope Plumage, who's the parrot, he's the rainbow parrot he's just in love with. You also have Wally Warts. He's a sort of scheming frog who's always trying to come up with trouble.
These are all cartoon characters, but I don't recognize any of these cartoon characters.
You don't, but they all remind you of like Michael Moose. Huh. It's like was he in a Michael Moose? No, I guess he's his own thing.
There's no Jerry Jiggleass, is there?
There is. You do not see a Jerry Jiggleass. So that would be a great pull to bring in.
Unplayable.
Unplayable. Yeah,
he is final boss.
Are there any other Jolly Jingles you would see? Oh yeah, and Tommy Trunk, who's the elephant. The Jolly Jingles, interestingly, their last name is not their animal. It's like a thing they have.
Okay.
Did it?
Okay.
This game seemed really cool if I grow up here and now adult that didn't get a lot of cool things as a kid. But as someone from somewhere else, this feel kind of annoying.
It is a bit to navigate at first, yes. There's a lot of different clicks that sort of you need to sort of navigate.
Mm-hmm.
It does feel like, I don't know, like the dock workers, you know? Every one of them split off into their own little, you know, from where they came from, right? Some from Little Trachaloy, where I'm from, some from, I don't know, the human. Anyway, long story.
Well, all right. So as you guys head over there, you do meet one other weird one. And I ask me how many characters there are for this game.
I know whatever the number is, it's too much.
64.
Not quite. I didn't go. It's not that late in the release, but there's 30. Okay. So anyway, one person you meet though is Domino Bob. Domino Bob is like a slightly taller than Asha Domino with arms and legs. And the eyes are two little dominoes on top, two pips on top.
This one is the weirdest.
And he's just kind of walking. He's kind of doing like a Charlie Brown walk just by himself.
Was that literally just a
Don't look at him. You don't want him to come talk to you.
Okay.
You can see why you're undefeated here.
Admittedly, actually, that guy is very difficult to fight. Very small.
He's a tech
Crotch
fighter.
punches you all the time.
That's a real Game & Watch nonsense, guys.
Oh,
that's a real like the way he's playing. You're like, what are you doing? You're moving.
I love
wrong.
Game & Watch.
So, anyway, but eventually Cosmonocelot leads you perfectly sort of through this. You kind of get a glimpse of all these things. You also do see one like human woman who looks much more like grounded, who kind of is in some kind of like cool like spy jumpsuit. But kind of she's not trying to talk to any of you. But he leads you over it, and you do see there are a few sort of newer characters who seem to be in like a very like prominent place, as if like they're really trying to show off that you can play as them now. One of them is Wendy Wombat. She's from the Cool Koalas cartoon, but she's a wombat, not a koala, so kind of a little fluffier. You also see Lidor the alien, who's also from Toons in Space, and he's an alien. Cosmonocelot knows him. I don't know if they're probably had run-ins, but he's not like one of your foes. There's also a very kind of like exaggerated looking human man who just looks incredibly scared, and he's kind of like a cartoonish man, and he's just rubbing his hands, and his name is Reginald Poltroon. He's just like, oh my gosh, this is gonna get really bad very soon. Are you sure we have to fight? And Wendy's like, yeah, but that's like the fun of Brawl Rock. And standing with them is a woman in a and standing with them is a woman in a sort of black cloak, who honestly has a bit of Reginald's. She's also kind of holding her hands like this, but she's not quite as cartoonishly worried as he is. She seems a little worried.
Hello, ghost woman. I have found friends of yours.
Oh. Okay. If you say so. I mean, Armament is sort of my friend, but he hasn't wanted to talk to me since he's been here, and he seems to really just want to catch up with everyone. Okay, wait. You're friends of mine. Hi. What?
I hold up my
Wait,
notepad.
does she look old right now?
No,
like,
right now she just looks like a lady.
All right.
So
I
she
don't-
looks like
Nova's
the
with us.
photos.
She resembles the photos, but it is not a perfect match.
I don't even regard her. I just hold the notepad right next to her face and go turn to Asha and Zekas. Do they look alike? You
Why
think it
don't we
matches?
just ask Nova?
She
Oh.
she looked like photos, but something off.
Yeah, Nova will be like, Frankie, is that you? She goes, I am Frankie. How did you know I'm
You
Frankie?
guys do spot on Novas, I gotta say.
Nova's like, well, because, like, remember we were in school together? And Frankie goes, I'm from a school. I'm from a school from somewhere else, and I got trapped, and now I'm Ghost Woman. Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
was like
We found you.
with me.
All right.
He's kind of looking at Nova like,
We talk to your other friends.
Maybe she
Uh,
lost
Callie.
memory.
cow.
And-
We can fix that later. All right. This is
DJ3?
pretty quick, so let's just grab her and go right now.
Do you pull it?
You
can.
I could, but first off, I just want to make sure I can just hold on to her or something like that.
Yeah,
Well,
she,
no,
Why don't you just ask her?
Asha don't know. It's just something not right.
Nova's like, Frankie, do you not remember me? Frankie's like, I don't. But wait, you think I went to school with you? If you say so, I kind of can't really remember who I went to school with.
What name of your school?
I don't know.
No, she's
You found
talking to
that.
Nova.
Nova goes,
Is there a
it was, Frankie's like, yeah, I don't actually know the name of the school. Maybe I forgot it when I temporarily died becoming Ghost Woman.
It's
I
temporary
know what
death.
that feels like.
Oh, that's interesting. You've
Actually,
also
yeah, I know.
temporarily
Dying
died?
feels like too. It's not. It sucks.
Wait, so
Nova, at this
You've
point,
all died. Have you, sorry, I actually don't know your name.
Oh,
In-
yeah.
the new
I'm
player.
Zekas.
Zekis. Dominic, is that what
I'm
you said?
Dominic. Yes.
And fellow space traveler.
Asha.
Unrelated space traveler.
Yes.
I'm
I
Nova.
don't think you
Yes.
needed to clarify that. This one's Nova. Or, look, I
but
think you knew
Nova
that.
at this point is also listening to Agnes.
So,
She's saying,
have,
oh no, sorry, go ahead, Cosmonauts. She can
so
listen
have
for
all
a
of
while.
you died?
Asha never died.
Yeah.
I have. I got stabbed through the heart. It
And
sucked.
you're alive. Impressive.
I got better.
Impressive.
I came back.
Asha unkillable.
Huh.
That is going to
Presumably.
be. That'll
You
be
got
very
close.
valuable here.
Beatrice got close.
You
Yeah, not that close.
Yeah, true.
turn to Dominic and Asha. I think last time you came here, you got some story about each of the people you fought with.
That in other place though.
Is that not the same here?
It's like
No,
different country.
That is true.
Do I know if that's something that happens now here? Like you unlock backstory by fighting against us?
Do you in Smash Brothers? I don't know that you do. Are there like movies?
There's
or
a single player campaign, but it has nothing to do with the
Yeah, I
backstory.
don't know that you have like Batman.
Smash Bros. Doesn't really have an arcade ascending up the ladder thing.
No, here, that is not really here you just sort of ask people, since we all sort of come from our own places to arrive at this point to battle.
All right.
Cosmo and Ocelot, you would also be able to share with them. They probably do unlock more characters by winning, and you might unlock skins. Like, if you want to, you can actually cycle through a few different uniforms.
All right. So,
Dead lady, what your real name?
It is Frankie.
Okay. What
okay.
else do you remember?
I just know that I'm a part of something called Neon Flight, and I'm a superhero.
How
And
did
that
you
I-
end up here?
What about from previous life?
Oh, I was a student, and I loved reading about top flight comic books. Then I got pulled into one, but I got killed as soon as I did. Now I'm Ghost Woman.
I mean, that sounds like what they all say.
But how did you end up here?
Oh, I guess I've just been summoned with the rest of like, and like she can wave, and you see like Meridian and Ghost Man and Shinobi Red, Lumen, not Teleportia. There's a big banner of Teleportia, but she's not here yet. Beowulf,
Coming soon.
Armament, Armament is is talking to kind of like Lumen and.
Oh, hey, we see him. We seen him before.
Have we?
Yeah,
He's
you've
in our
seen
park.
Armament many times.
There's two, or oh, no, there's
I
only
think
one.
I think we have Lumen too, right? Or no?
You have
Ryan
Lumen
said-
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Synth.
Oh, you've
seen
seen
them?
him. You've seen him.
No, they're at the theme park. They're at
No.
the
I know. Dominic doesn't pay attention. Oh.
Dominic, you said you spent the last break talking to everyone in the park. You just don't remember them.
I don't remember the faces. I just talked to them.
Aren't you a detective?
I'm not a
not that kind of
detective. I'm a
detective.
gumshoe. Okay, different line of work.
I
So
have
Cosmo-
known gumshoes in my time. And hang on a second. And I just want to just slap Dominic across the face.
Ugh.
Do you have a moment of clarity?
Go ahead and do a fight roll. Dominic,
Oh,
you
right.
may dodge if you want, or you can just take.
Dominic did not see this coming at all.
enough.
So
Yeah.
no.
Then Dominic, I'll tell you what. Just give me a resist harm.
Okay.
What if you hits him hard enough to do those 5 points of damage?
Double six.
Double six. What do you got, Cosmo and Ocelot?
No matches.
Wait, with 6 dice, no matches,
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8.
and
Not
not
even
even
a
not
straight?
even a straight for a free roll.
That's impressive.
Oh,
So-
Dominic, actually, hold on. Here's what happens though. You swing at Dominic, and Dominic just instinctively, the hit hits him, and Dominic, there's just this like bubble that appears over you, as if you just like
Over
held the-
Dominic?
over Dominic. It's if like Dominic just like auto blocked.
How did you do that?
What is-
That-
Why did you attack?
I put my hands around where the bubble was. What the? heck was that?
Gumshoes, sort of, they think better when you beat them.
Oh,
that how it works?
Yes,
you want us to beat you?
there are
Dominic?
many people like that where I come from.
Huh.
Okay, Asha will like pull out her wrench. We can do this.
But also, that was impressive block. You will do well here.
Okay.
Uh,
I guess we're choosing violence again.
Frankie's
All
like,
right.
oh wait, is there gonna be a multiplayer?
Or
Would you like to fight with us, Ghostwoman?
I mean, I guess is that what's happening? I've done some
Is that
fights
what you came here?
already.
Did you come here to fight the woman?
Yeah, are you here to fight me?
That's what most people come here for.
think we're here to rescue you.
Yeah.
But maybe she'll learn something when we do.
We were told that you
But all I know is, in order to bring her back, we need to actually be able to touch her. And my hand, I don't even ask. I just put my hand on her shoulder, and does it fall right
It does
through?
not fall through. No, she has to
Oh.
use her powers to be non-corporeal.
Oh,
How do you guys end up here?
I just came with Top Flight, where I guess we're just investigating a problem. Do you want me
Actually,
to ask Meridian?
Yeah, what is
Uh,
it?
minor miscalculation and trajectory.
Asha, if you wanted to, you could summon over Armament or Lumen or someone you recognize as well.
Oh, okay.
Cosmonauts.
Both of them, I guess.
Yes, Cosmin Ocelot. Yes.
How did you? Who invited you here?
Oh, no one invited me. I sort of crash landed here with the rest of the crew.
Does Armament look like how he does in Neon Flight, or does he look like how he does in Top Flight?
He looks more like how he does in Top Flight.
Okay.
He'll fly over and say, "Hi there, everything going okay, Frankie?" And she'll say, "Yes, Armament, Ghost Woman. I'm a superhero right now. Remember? Oh, sorry. Oh, more new recruits. Wow, they're really burning.
How
their
you guys
characters.
get here?
What's that?
How you guys get here?
Oh, wherever there's danger, that's where Top Flight goes.
What danger were you
That's
looking
right. We
for
needed
here?
to figure out how she got here in the first place.
Well,
I'll
we
put my
have
book
to.
back in-
We have to sort of battle against, evil forces wherever they are. Although most people around here are pretty good. There are a few villains, like that guy, and he points at Lampshade Head, who's just like trying out like various weapons on like a tree stump. And
So-
Dominic
trapped
says
here?
nothing when they mention they fight villains and criminals. I go, interesting.
Is there any witches?
oh, all right. So actually, I have been hearing that they're trying to bring over someone called Jinx. There's a lot of argument about whether or not they're going to bring over other characters from this game company's other games. But yeah, so far no witches.
You guys trapped here, or you?
Trapped? I don't think we're trapped. I mean, we can go wherever we want. We can go from that side of Brawl Rock over to that side of Brawl Rock. We can go all the way back to that part of Brawl Rock. Pretty much we can go everywhere on Brawl Rock. Including Brawl Rock. And he points to like the
Stop saying Brawl Rock. I can't.
So, okay, so question. Are you... This is going to sound really weird, but you, Ghostwoman, are you the real Frankie? Are you a facsimile character that was summoned as a copy to this fighting game world?
Oh, no way she know that.
I don't know, but I am an expert on comic books, so I'm actually going to let myself roll on that question.
Meta figuring out if they're real or not.
This character
you
is
real?
uniquely suited to do it, so I will let her roll. I'm gonna give her 4 dice on it. 2 5s. 8s would have been better, but I'll say with 2 5s, she'll say, "Yeah, that might explain why I really don't have much like thought or feeling, or why I like, because I don't know that I typically would just want to do nothing but fight, but right now that does seem like the main thing I want to do."
Hey, Lumen.
Lumen comes over and says, "Hello.
How you feel about being here?
I like this place because it is very straightforward. You fight evil, and sometimes you fight good, but you just assume that they're on the side of evil."
There's evil here?
Oh, yes.
They not real. That one not nearly like uptight enough. Not enough of drip.
Ah, I see. All right.
What do you mean I'm not real? You're evil. Should we fight? Her hands start to glow.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Are we really going to do this?
No, they not real.
All right.
Oh, come on, man.
And then Asha will pull out a wrench. Or she'd never put it away, but she'd just be like, "Okay, we fight now, I guess."
All right. No items, Fox only. Final destination. Let's go.
No, Asha want wrench.
Well, no, that's your own item. It's that no items are going to be falling from the sky. Do you really want Final Destination?
Yes.
What is that?
I don't know. It just felt like the thing to say while you're in this universe.
Wait,
There is an equivalent of that, but I think we'll do. If you guys say it's time to fight, so yes, basically suddenly Nova's gonna step away. Like, I mean, not here, but she kind of steps off. But Frankie will be involved. Who else will be involved?
Cosmon.
I think it's gonna be
Cosmonocelot, will you
Lumen,
join us?
Frankie, Cosmonocelot, Dominic, Asha, Zekas. That's 6.
Cosmonocelot not with us.
Well,
Oh no, it's guys. There's this. This isn't a team battle.
Oh, it's free for all?
Free for all.
Okay.
Stock.
Okay, hold on. I know we didn't do it. Does Asha have a blaster pistol again? Her.
Yeah,
You do
got
have a
it. That's
blaster
one
pistol.
thing you
Yes,
got back.
I gave up a lot for you to get it back.
You forgot
No,
it.
she left
No,
it.
no.
It's with Scoo.
I'll just forget her head if not attached. It's just.
I'll just get a new one. Look,
Just traded it in.
there.
For the wrench.
Okay. We're going to say stock 2.
Oh man.
All right. So, with that, suddenly, and it's Cosmonocelot, Zekas, Asha, Dominic, Ghost Woman, Lumen. Do you want 2 more CPUs? Do you want to have an even 8 or just with the 6 of you?
Your
Well,
choice.
if it's Super Smash Bros, usually only 4 tops are there anyway. So
Not anymore.
doesn't matter.
You're speaking N64 times, sir. So
So we have Lumen, and we probably, Armament is there too, right? So we should have.
sure. Armament. Oh, and then 1 is random. KJ, could you roll me a D6 then a D10?
It's always random.
Are there any mimes here?
The D6 is a 3.
Oh, we
Okay.
banned them.
You banned the
The
mimes.
D10 is an 8.
It's Reginald Poltroon.
Poor guy.
All right. So it's kind of like ready, bum, 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 fight.
What has happened?
Okay.
What are the...
And suddenly you guys feel that you really can only move in 2 dimensions. Also, there are some platforms above you and you can jump up on them, and some of you are on those platforms. So, there's 8 people and each of you is a thing. So, first thing that happens is all of you are getting attacked by one of the NPCs. I will roll randomly and we're just going to do like individuals, unless any of you want to go after each other specifically. Who wants to go first?
Cosmonocelot.
Yes.
Cosmonocelot. You will face Reginald Poltroon.
Well, that doesn't seem fair.
All right, so are you gonna? What's your plan gonna be?
I would like to rocket thrust up, and then just come down with like a Superman slash kind of thing.
Okay.
Instead of like a punch,
Okay.
I'll just sort of
A
like
punch slash thing. Go ahead and so you're gonna need 2 successes. So you
Okay.
can either roll your run, which has fewer dice but has 1 guaranteed switch, or you can roll your fight, which is higher.
Let's go with run.
Okay. So yeah, roll 4 dice.
Let us choose. I'm gonna swap 1 to have a double 2-7 second degree comedy.
You only had 1 success.
Correct. I had
Okay.
one.
So you do the jump up and do that, but Reginald Poltroon blocks when you do the fight. Reginald Poltroon, he will attack back at you. And the way he attacks is he just like acts really scared and then opens up a book and a monster jumps out of it. That is a secondary success, so that is, and you take no one's losing any power in this one, but Cosmonocelot, that's 33% damage from that attack.
Okay.
So you don't even go flying, but it's 33%. That's what you're at. Dominic, you are going to fight.
I'm pretty sure. Well, Dominic was thinking from the start. This is a fighting game universe, and that guy that's looking scared, he's the most dangerous one. Absolutely. This is Men in Black rule, so I'm going after this guy.
The scared one?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so you can run at the scared one from behind to attack him. Go ahead and make your attack.
Wait, isn't the scared one who...
He's fighting Cosmonocelot, yeah, but he's going to get hit
Okay.
back by Dominic.
Wow. Roll 5 dice for fight and no matches.
No matches.
Huh.
He blocks from behind, but then Dominic, bad things worse. Hitting you from behind with a second degree success is Armament. 33% damage. All right. And, okay, we'll go to Zekas next because Asha is gone. So Zekas, it's basically the question is, are you facing Lumen or Ghost Woman? We'll do evens, Lumen, odds, Ghost Woman. Unless you want to call your, this is who you're squared up against.
Asha calls Lumen.
Okay, cool. Zekas, we'll just say you're up against Ghost Woman. Come on. All right, so Ghost Woman's there. She's gonna try to fight you. What are you gonna do?
Can I? Can I just do like a ensnaring strike to just try to hold her in place?
Sure.
Or like,
Kind of. You're trying to do like a throw, like a grab.
I was just trying to like shoot something at her so she like gets, or like plants grab her.
I see. A thing where you hit her and a plant comes up. Since that's magical, go ahead and spend 2 power, but go ahead and take your shot.
Reroll.
And we said no items. I could have used the magic hammer right now.
I know. Ba-ba-da-bum, 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 bum.
4 fours.
4
What?
4s. All right. You will ensnare her so she is stuck in the ground. She will use her turn.
And she just go non-corporal
You remember-
and go through all of them.
Yeah. She cannot escape. She's just trying to like button mash to get out. She doesn't. Okay, so she is stuck but she doesn't have any. Actually, that probably does like 5% damage on top of it. Or 5%. It's not damage, it's the threshold. It's knockback. She's at 5% knockback. Cosmo Ocelot and Dom are at 33% knockback. Asha, you're up against Lumen.
I hit her with a wrench.
Go ahead and roll a fight.
I'm adding 2 die.
Love it. She's just fighting back. This is just like a punch back situation.
2 5s.
A free reroll because it's a straight. Okay, she gets 2 3s. Congratulations, 33% damage each, or 33% knockback on each. So you've both knocked each other.
Oh my god.
Okay. Back to you, Cosmo Ocelot.
All right. I will. Yes, I will. With Dominic sort of assisting, I will go ahead and just sort of just do a straight out attack.
Let's attack this time. Go for it.
Interesting. Same result. 2nd degree success in comedy.
Secondary distance comedy. It's a funny hit on poor Reginald Poltroon, and he takes 33% knockback. All right, Dominic, it's your turn. Are you attacking him again? Oh, but he is fighting you as well, so hold on, Cosmo Ocelot. Oh no. Cosmo Ocelot. He just hit you. He got 3 2s. I'm so sorry, KJ. Are you okay?
No.
Kevin is about to die.
I'm fine.
Okay. I have a 3rd degree success. That's 66% knockback. Cosmo Ocelot, you're at 99. And you do go flying a bit. Give me a jump in the air to air jump back onto the thing.
Sure.
You're not off, but you're...
Jump. Okay.
Dominic, your turn.
2nd degree success in fantasy.
Yeah, you managed to... You don't even have to, like, hang on the edge. You hop back and you're in there. Okay. Dominic, are you going after Reginald, or are you turning around to Armament? Armament's going to attack you.
All right, I'm turning around to Armament.
Cool,
Yeah.
love it. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Pull out my weapon. Pair of 8s.
Pair of 8s. Cool. He's now at 33. You're at 66.
Ooh.
Zekas, she is stuck. She's real stuck. So you can go try to hit her, and you'll do double whatever like attack you do to her. But she is Ghost Woman. That's one of the people who can phase out real good. So it's possible she'll phase out. But if you want to go for it, you can make a strike.
Do any of my all of our team is in pretty good shape?
Your team's in good shape. I mean, if you Dominic's at 66, Asha's at 33, you're at 33. Cosmo Ocelot, if you consider him on your team, which you don't, he's a stranger. He's at 99. You could knock him off. You could eliminate one of his stock right now if you wanted to.
You could not.
Okay. I will go to hit
Ghost Woman?
Ghost Woman.
I love it. All right.
I imagine that I was like, you said we were on a platform?
Yeah.
She's below or same platform?
You're same level as her. You hit her with an
Okay.
arrow and she's stuck in the ground, like right there, so you can walk over and hit her.
Got it. Can I change and hit her?
I like it.
Cyclops.
You may change and hit her, so suddenly the Cyclops gets big. I'm gonna give her one. Let's go for it.
Three ones.
Okay. Okay, this is interesting. She has 2 successes, but they're both second degree. So here's what we're gonna do. You're going to go 3 ones. I'm gonna reduce one of them by 1, so you're gonna do 66 to her rather than the whatever. So that will be she'll be at 71 with the 5 she already had, but she'll sort of have blocked, but she also will have evaded and will hit you for 33. And now she's no longer stuck in the ground. So she's way more than you, but she kind of hit you back with like a thing, and now you guys are standing there again in your 2D thing. Asha, it's you and it's Lumen. Let's go. Fighting. KJ?
Yep.
You're fighting Lumen still? Go ahead
Yeah.
and roll an attack.
Using another 2. Two sevens.
2 sevens. Again, she back. You're both at 66. All right, Cosmonocelot. If only Dominic hadn't said no items, there'd be a little food coming down. You guys could run over and eat to reduce your knockback percentage.
All right. Going to attempt once more time to fight this little man.
Okay.
Triple six.
666. That'll be good. I get to re-roll for him because I rolled 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof, no matches. All right, so yes, he is now also. Wait, 666?
Triple six.
Goes
All right.
flying.
He goes flying. He's now over. He's at 1. He's at 132, but he's he does get. That's still in the range where a single success will keep him on the thing. He does. Oh, he actually gets double success at that. So he manages to back on. So he's over 100, but he's not off yet. You haven't got. We're gonna say this is single stock, everybody. By the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. Cool. We're reducing the stock levels. Great, Dominic. You and Armament. Let's go.
Hold on. Armament's at 33.
You're
I'm at
66.
33.
You're at 66.
Oh, well, 66. 66. Right. Fillion is at what?
Cosmonocelot is at 99.
Talking about slide. Fillion is like dead.
Leon
Almost.
is also at 99.
So
Barely hanging on to this
people who
multiple.
are low, you could wail on Reginald Poltroon and maybe send him off. You could attack Cosmonocelot and maybe send him off, or you could keep fighting Armament, who's way low.
Okay.
If you're
There's
hoping to
no,
get one knockout, you should go for Reginald or Cosmonocelot.
There's no means of doing an AoE area of attack to hurt multiple people at once, right?
If you want to spend a bunch of power, I'll let you. Sure.
Hell yeah, let's do it. I
Uh,
see 3 low people around me.
You can spend. I'll tell you what. You may spend 5 power
Okay.
to attempt an attack on kind of like a boom, like a multi-hit on multiple
Okay,
targets.
Okay. It'll be like what is it? I'll grab one of them and just twirl them around at a whirlwind.
Yeah, you can do sort of a whirlwind thing. Armament will get an attack in on you while this happens, but yeah, you can
Sure.
you can do this. So
All right.
So you go ahead and do that.
So that's 5 just to be able to do that. And it's a fight roll.
It's a fight roll. If you want to put more on top, go for it.
2 to add 1 dice, right?
Yeah.
Or 3 to add 1 dice.
2 to add 1.
Okay. 8.
So gonna roll for 6 with it. Love it. I love it.
All right. So that is 7 dice I need. Okay.
7 dice.
5.
Yep. Dude.
4, 4, 2, 6. 7, 5, 4. So 3 4s.
3 4s. Excellent.
I'm gonna use 5 power to turn one of them into a 4, so 4 4s.
4 4s. Okay, so that
Not
is
one power.
so basically Dominic does a really good hitting people. Okay, Reginald
pick it-
Poltroon. First one to try to evade this is Reginald Poltroon. He evades. He only gets a first degree success based on where he is, and that you've now taken him over 200. Because a 4th degree will do 99 knockback in 1. So he goes flying off the web. He goes, "I was right to be afraid." Player 4 eliminated. Cosmonocelot, will you do a jump roll?
A jump. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is 2 3s.
2
Yes.
3s. You want to adjust?
Oh right. Sure. Yeah, sure. So I'll spend 5 to make it 3 3s.
Okay, with 3 3s, because you do need that level because you're over 150. So you are way off the side, but Cosmonocelot triple jumps, and he is now hanging off the edge, Dominic.
Ah, man.
Okay. Armament is going to attack at you.
Did he take damage at all?
Armament does take the damage and will have to roll, but you are now hit for another 33%, so you're at 99. Armament does hit you. Basically, Armament hits you twice as you're doing that, but then you hit back
Countered.
for the thing. So yeah, it doesn't get fully countered. So you take the stuff. So now he'll make his jump, but he only needs a 1st degree to survive this, which he doesn't get. And I'm not spending any DM stuff, so Armament goes flying. So Dominic just got 2 eliminations.
Do I need power to survive that, or I'm still below 100?
Once you're over 100, it's
Okay, got it.
Nothing sends you flying until you're over, until it puts you over.
All right. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
so you're only at 99 knockback. I love it. Zekas. All right, so basically, Zekas, Ghost Woman is at 71, which is high. You do notice that Cosmonocelot is a primo candidente. And then Dominic has taken out Armament and Reginald Poltroon.
I'm beat up. I'm putting my hands up in the air and proud, and my back is turned to you. Do you do it, Zekas?
I also, again, people can expend 5 power to try to eliminate multiple people at once. We've established that in this silliness.
Is there someone I can grab in my reach?
You could attempt to grab anyone. Frankie
huck
would be
him?
the hardest to grab because she has like
Yeah,
non-corporeal stuff. You could try to grab Cosmonocelot. He's real quick. I'd let him do a move roll to get away from you. Or you could try to grab Dominic if you want to try to throw him off.
What about, can I grab Lumen and huck Lumen at somebody?
Yeah, you could throw Lumen.
At the ghost?
Sure, you can try to throw Lumen at the ghost. That's fine. So you can kind of jump in front of Asha and throw Lumen. Okay, so go ahead, Zekas, and make your attack at this. That'll be a throw. Oh, you are a giant target now. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, you can.
I feel
you
like
can
I should get reduced damage. Yeah.
So you can grab and do that. I'll tell you this though, and you have really high on throw, right?
Yeah.
You would, if you wind up spending power, it is better for you to have more than one success than a super high one. You want multiple successes.
Understood.
Because you're doing
For grabbing
two
and
things.
for throwing.
Your
yeah.
one is the grab, one is the throw.
Okay, then I will re-roll. How much is to keep and then re-roll?
It's 1 per die you're keeping.
Yeah, why not?
Like if you're gonna keep 2 dice and re-roll the rest, it's cost you 5.
Wait, has it always been there to keep dice?
Yes, that is always an option. You can keep some, re-roll and you pay per die you're keeping. So the more die you're rolling, the more expensive prospect that can be. But occasionally you're just like, I want to You're like, oh my god, I could have such a good thing if I just re-roll these and they're better.
All right. I have 4 7s and 2 5s.
4 7s and 2 5s. Which one is the grab? Which one is the throw?
I feel like you gotta secure the grab first.
Okay, so you grab. I love it. So you grab Lumen out from under Asha. Basically, you will say that you and Ghost Woman were up top, so you do the like drop down through the through the thing, and you
And
grab her and
flip her up.
hurl her up. I love that.
Into Ghost Woman.
Into Ghost Woman. Okay. Ghost Woman, however, I'm gonna give her 33%. You're gonna hit her for 33%. So no, she is over 100. She technically now has to do a thing from the impact. She rolls it. That's fine. Because she's not way over. She's now at 104. However, she does attack you, and you do take 33%. So basically, you threw Lumen up at her. So Lumen is now at 99. Ghost Woman is at 104. You, however, are at 66.
Okay.
Cool. So you and Asha are at 66. Dominic and Lumen are at 99. Ghost Woman's at 104. Cosmonocelot is at 198. Cosmonocelot, it is your turn.
I would like to attempt to knock Dominic away.
I love it. All right. You can probably do
I
it.
have to, Is it just a fight to do that?
It's just a fight. I mean, if you want to try your combo of your run and the fight, because you do get to change the thing. You rolled unlucky that first time that it didn't work your first round against Reginald Polchard. You certainly, that will you'll do more knockback if you do, a slam down like that. So, yeah.
Sure. So, yeah, I'll give that. And I roll just one or the other, right? I roll run or fight for this.
You roll 1, but you hope for 2 successes, correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with fight. Three 2s.
So you just did a fight. You're not trying to do a double thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you with 3 2s. Okay, Dominic.
What do I have to roll? Dodge or jump or what?
Well, the rough thing for you here is that, actually, because you're both on that, I'm going to you can also roll the fight. Because both of your competitors were eliminated in this round.
Okay.
So technically, you guys would probably now be on the same initiative. So you can also do a fight. You had 3 2s. Okay.
3 2s.
2 2s, 2 5s.
2 2s, 2 5s.
I have no power to re-roll, so it's just...
Okay, so 2 2s, 2 5s. The difference between this, okay, Cosmonocelot, that sends you over 200. Please make a jump roll because he knocks you hard off. Dominic, because you had that second degree of success, though, you can have partially blocked his huge hit on you, so it's only going to count as a second degree. So you are not at 165, you're at 132. Cosmonocelot, you are at 231. So Cosmonocelot, you need a 4th degree jump. Dominic,
Okay.
you need a 1st degree jump to stay on.
Are we gonna cross counter, double knockout each other?
You totally could do a double knockout.
I'm gonna
2
spend
2s. I
every-
succeed.
So Dominic
spend
manages
every-
to stay on. The crowd starts chanting, player 2. You're not a named character. No one's recorded your name. Come on.
I will re-roll and add 1, so I'm spending 5 power to do so.
Okay.
Well, hey, it's all or nothing at this point. I'll spend my last 3 power to re-roll one more time.
Come on. 4th degree. It's just got to land. You can do it.
No, I rolled a 2nd degree success every single time.
Sadly, a secondary success will you almost are able to, but because you're now well over 200, it is player 1 eliminated. Cosmonocelot apparently is not so undefeated, but he is in his heart. You guys are cheating anyway.
We're
Dominic
cheating?
is teetering on the edge. Asha, help me!
Oh, I should just go smack his fingers.
Actually, yeah, you could do that, yeah. Oh, Cosmos, I forgot you were hanging on the edge. I mean, actually, you're fast enough, it doesn't matter. You can get up and roll and be back in thing here, no problem. Okay, cool. So now, Zekas, it is your turn and the turn of Ghost Woman. Ghost Woman is at 104. You are at 66. Dominic is at 132. How you want to do it? Who you want to go for?
I don't think I'm gonna go for any of my allies.
Okay.
Why would they attack me?
Go for Frankie.
Doesn't make any sense.
He's in for a rude awakening on Dominic's next turn.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
All right, so you're gonna attack Frankie?
Yeah. She's still above me on like the thing.
Yes. I mean, you guys have sort of you're actually really tall now, so she's probably she wouldn't have landed up there. She's back on the other side. She's down.
Just knock her out. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Do you have any power left, Zekas?
Yeah.
Nice.
5.
Oh. Important.
I currently have 3 4s and 2 8s.
Okay. The 2 8s will be helpful for something in a moment, I'll tell you, sir.
Yeah.
But you'll see.
I was debating if I'm changing to go to the 4 4s and then the 8s.
How many dice do you roll total?
7.
For fight?
Or throw?
Oh, that was throw. 6.
6. Okay. Okay.
You want me to re-roll my pool here?
Nah, we'll leave it. We'll let it go. Okay. Just leave it there.
Okay.
So you have 3 and 2?
3 4s, 2 8s.
Okay. 3 is gonna go to a 66 for. Okay, so she'll have to roll a thing to do this. However, you have the 2 8s. That's gonna cut you down hers a little bit. So I do need you to make a jump because she has hit you with a ghost blast, but you don't need much to stay on. She unfortunately is gonna need a lot to stay on based on how hard you just hit it, because she's now at 170.
Okay. So I'm flying.
You are flying, but you're like you've been knocked back, but you definitely could do some air jumps to get on. It's that sort of thing. You have not been like rocketed out. You've been like knocked out, but you're still on the thing. She's having to roll, and this is a much more dicey prospect for her.
Oh, I should have did there.
She's out.
I'll change back then. With the jump back.
Okay.
2 7s.
Okay, you managed to land on the platform. Okay. Asha, you and Lumen go. Asha, at present, you are the lowest knockback percentage person here. So if you wanted to spend 5 and do a twerk around and try to hit Zekas, Dominic, and Lumen, you
spend 5.
You can spend. I've decided you can spend 5 power because people ask to. You can spend 5 power to do kind of like an AOE.
But that'll
attack.
put me at 0.
So it would be a big risk.
Yeah.
Or you can just attack one person.
Yeah. Who's the highest?
Dominic is definitely the easiest person to knock out now. And then Zekas and Lumen are both tied at 99.
I'm holding on to the edge.
Dominic's holding on to the edge. He's
calling for you to help him.
He's an easy target.
Long live the king.
Or if you want to, you just basically roll you spend 5, roll 1 fight, and hope you hit everyone.
I'm so dumb.
I'm sure that's not true.
No, I should have been using the gaming roll this whole time instead of...
In this case, I don't quite... for the other one, it was so much... This is just like such a brawl. I don't know. Gaming, it would have been.
Well, yeah, because to hit Dominic, I have to jump off, hit him, and then like jump back midair onto the platform so that I don't fall.
Oh no, you can
Wait.
do that. You can like hit him on the edge of the platform like that.
Wait, if Asha was high enough in Game Roll, could she use the Konami code?
That's different. No,
That is a whole different.
different system. So what do you think, Asha?
Who's under Dominic?
Dominic is at 132, and then Zekas and Lumen are both at 99.
I guess Lumen still.
Cool. All right. Then this one's just simple. It's you and Lumen rolling against each other.
2 1s.
2 1s. All right. So you go up to 99. Go ahead and make a jump roll. You don't have to be crazy out of control in Lumen, but Lumen does have to make a jump roll her own.
2 1s.
Oh, dang. 2 1s. Asha, you're at 99, but you managed to get back on the platform. Lumen is knocked out. So,
All right, guys, we won.
Dominic and Zekas.
I'm right back onto the platform.
We did it.
We did it. Does the fight stop at all, or it doesn't? It keeps on
It's still
going.
playing on. Zekas and Dominic, it's your turn. Zekas, oh my god. Dominic, if you just want to whack Zekas, he, like, I can see, I could say, like, he doesn't even realize it's coming at you. He just won't even get an attack on you. If you just want to hit him
Dominic?
as hard as you can.
Dominic still doesn't think in terms of games, so he's just wondering what's going on.
Yeah.
So he's looking around, confused.
Bum, 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 bum,
Like John Travolta.
bum,
I'm the John Travolta meme right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Asha, you do think. So if Zekas and Dominic both forego their turn, Asha, you
Can
do
I,
think in terms of games. Do you want to attack them?
Yes.
Okay. Who do you want to attack, Dominic or Zekas?
Dominic.
Okay. Make a fight roll against Dominic.
What's going on?
And you can shoot him with your blaster if you want, because it doesn't actually hurt anybody here.
Yes.
Love it. She does her B move.
Can I? So what I want to do is I want to shoot Dominic with the blaster, and then as fast as I can turn around and swing the wrench at Zekas.
You can spend 5 power and just make the one roll to hit them both.
Fine.
Cool.
Now how many dice is that?
You can do your gaming, it's fine.
Well, no. So if I'm spending 5 power, though, is it just the dice?
It's 5 power is allowing you to hit to make one fight roll against everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
But you can do your gaming. I
Basically,
guess,
take
'cause-
2 turns at the same time. Basically,
Exactly. Yeah. Lets you go.
2 6s.
2 6s. Okay, Dominic. Neither of you are on turn, so neither of you can reply to that. I need both of you to make jump rolls. 2 6s. So Dominic, you are now over 150, so you do need a 3rd degree success to stay alive.
I'm at 1 power, so I won't re-roll anything.
Zekas, you are not over 150, so you only need a 1st degree or a 2nd degree success to stay on.
He's just giant Cyclops form, though,
No,
right?
he went small.
Oh.
The
2
jump
1s, which isn't enough. Is
2
it?
1. So Dominic, it's so heartbreaking. You triple jump, but then you're still shy of the platform.
back. So what do I need to do this?
You just need a 1st degree success of something, or a 2nd degree success. Sorry, you just need 1 match to stay on. But you
I'll
are
spend 5 power to make it a match.
Okay, great. So with that,
7.
Do this.
What? Asha, what did you do?
so Dominic goes flying.
So is Asha by me now?
Yes, or no, you had to jump back on the thing, so no, she's not. You're
As I'm jumping back, can I shoot my arrow at Asha?
Sure, go ahead and you can, but she also gets to shoot back at you because it's now you guys are on the same round. So Asha, make your fight. Zekas,
Well,
make
actually,
your fight.
can I change and try to slam back down onto?
Go
Asha?
ahead, but Asha, you can make your fight. Yes, you can, but there's gonna be I'm gonna address the changing portion of this way. Roll your fight attack for that. Asha, roll your fight or gaming or whatever.
Can I dodge?
Yes, if you would rather dodge, you can dodge for sure.
2 2s.
Okay.
2 sevens.
Yes. So basically, since you try to go, Asha does a air dodge. Asha, go ahead and make your attack roll on Zekas. He's now big, so he's an easier target.
2 3s.
2 3s. Zekas, give me a jump. But you're in the big form again. Which probably actually is fine for you, right?
1 less jump.
1 lower jump. Okay, cool.
Well, I'm at... Oh, no, it's 6. I've been using acrobatics for jump this whole time.
Oh, that's better. Do that. That's more fun.
No,
The giant should have to. I like that.
I didn't see I had 6 jump. Well, that was dumb. All right. 2 acrobatics it is. No match.
No matter. Okay, now roll your 6.
Wait.
Roll 6 dice.
Okay.
What, for throwing or?
It sort of. Yeah, you'll see. I got it. Thing. Here we go.
Okay.
Gonna give him a fighting chance to stay alive here, but he's way the hell over.
4 8s.
4 8s. All right. So here's what happens. You do manage to get back on Asha. You can do 1 more attack on him.
Yes.
He tried to jump off. He flipped out. He turned back into himself. He flipped onto the thing. Asha, you can. This is Asha running and hitting as you land. Zekas.
2 sevens.
2 sevens. Zekas. In your oh god, 2 sevens is gonna be crazy. Zekas, go ahead and do a just do another jump, but in your go ahead and do another jump, but you're over 200 now.
His jump should be knocking himself out at that point.
Probably the case.
Two 5s.
Yes, at that point, Asha does. He does a very, almost get back on, but Asha does the run up and, times it perfect right as he's landing. He tries to air dodge, but just...
Frame perfect.
Player 3 eliminated! And now, suddenly, Zekas and Dominic, you find yourself standing in a line with Cosmin Ocelot, Armament, Lumen, and Reginald Poltroon, and you feel really compelled to clap. You actually don't have to clap, but they're all clapping. Cosmin Ocelot's definitely clapping.
Did we die again?
Oh no, we have just now sort of been reset. But we must congratulate the winners for their victory.
I still can't believe she attacked us.
I can't believe it
Asha is
either.
twerking.
Asha's victory dance is twerking, of course.
Yeah.
It is all part of the game.
Thought we were all allies.
Oh no, that is a different mode.
Probably because I asked if you guys were related.
Can't believe you would do this to me after all I've done for you, Asha. Actually, have I done anything for you?
You ripped the page out too soon, too many times, Dominic.
Oh.
Dominic just rips the page as he's flying out.
Oh no, he's just gone. The rest of you stranded at the end. Cost solo game next week. So, basically, at this time, you guys have sort of all won, and everyone's like, cool. And Armament's like, oh yeah, they got some cool fighting moves. I didn't realize you had a laser gun, he says to Asha.
Heavy blaster pistol.
Ooh. Then he makes one in his hand. Ah, too bad I can't use this in the game. That's pretty cool, though. Meanwhile...
I'm patting myself because I was
you guys are
shot.
totally fine.
I was shot with a gun. It's just instinct now. Where's the bullet hole? Where's the bullet hole?
Frankie will sort of come over and say, so, that was fun. Did you learn what you needed to learn? I'm sorry if you didn't. Can I take notes?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know what you guys are doing here.
Just fighting. But
just fighting.
It's
no
just
one
all
know,
fun.
you don't know who put you here, why you're here.
Oh no, we're just here to save the day.
From what?
Cosmonaut, is there a leader here? Is this a cult?
Well, there are people who have been here longer than others, but I don't know of any leader.
That's actually
mean, there
true,
is a-
Cosmonocelot. In fact, in the first edition of this game, there were 12 of you. Baxter Beak, Bloodstar, Cosmonocelot, Ghost Man, Ivy Hardcastle, she's the spy, Joey Nitro, Lampshade Head, Meridian, Shinobi Red, Sir Forrester, Snapper Snout, and Tommy Trunk. That was like the original lineup in the first game. This is like 4 iterations in. This is Brawl Rock Online. You can finally play people on other games.
Huh. We don't have a leader. I can take you to Lidor. He will not be helpful.
No, take me to your leader is my line. Oh dear. Poor Lidor. They misunderstood his name. They thought he was saying he was leader. He was saying, no, take me to your leader. Poor Lidor. But in any case, so
What was it that Henry specifically wanted? If we could if it was real rescue Frankie or
rescue Frankie if she needed rescuing, yes.
okay.
This not the right Frankie, Asha think.
You want to come with us?
Oh, I guess so. I mean, I guess I want to get back to my friends, but I also am supposed to keep fighting for top
Oh,
flight.
but then we have to feed her and walk her. Asha don't know.
Well,
She a pet?
she is ghost, though, right? Probably don't have to feed her.
That's true. Oh, I should have mentioned that when Ghost Woman was doing her stuff, she looked like the Crypt Keeper. Like, she, like, turns really scary when she does her attacks.
See, skinless but not. See what I'm saying?
Oh well.
Yes.
All right. It doesn't matter. I just put my hand on Frankie, and it's like, if it's wrong, it's wrong. Who cares? And I took
As
the
he's
book
pulling
out.
it, I'll be shaking Cosmonocelot's hand.
Okay,
That's like good. Good. It was good
Oh.
match.
Yes,
Okay, fair enough.
very pleasure to meet you all.
Okay.
Page
Brilliant.
ripped.
So, and suddenly, you guys
really-
get back to the
You really
Dreamlands.
gotta stop doing that.
And Asha, you see that Cosmonocelot and fake Frankie are with you.
No, you did-
Henry's not gonna give you the book anymore after this.
I never asked him to give me the book. I literally have never
He's like,
asked
He's
him to give
definitely
me the
gonna
book.
stop now.
So, yeah, we'll very briefly we'll have you guys return, and Henry will say, "You found her. This is your friend
What?
Frankie."
What
I'm not
is-
sure this the right one.
Oh.
I've never met Frankie. I don't even know.
Yeah,
This is
she doesn't
our,
actually remember me, so she's probably not. And he says, "Nova, you were there. Why? What? You were not. Okay. Hello, Frankie. You're trying to get back to Oakshire University? If you say so. Oakshire, is that? How do you spell that?
this is
wait,
our comrade.
hold on. Who is this gentleman?
Hello, how did I get here?
Why
what
is he
just
here?
happened?
Dominic
I
ripped
was-
the page out in the middle of room again.
I was saying goodbye to our new
Oh
comrade.
yeah, no, that's right. I did that. Huh.
Dominic, I think I may start handing the journal over to Asha.
Oh yeah. Dominic is like, oh yeah, I did do that again. Huh. We should have really walked away before I ripped the page out. Huh.
Mhm.
That's funny.
Yes. Okay. Well,
Hello,
welcome.
I am Cosmonocelot.
What?
Yep.
Because you're a cosmonaut ocelot?
Cosmonocelot, yes. I am a cosmonaut ocelot. It is pretty obvious. Cosmonaut.
Yep, I see the CCP right there on your. Okay. Well, all right.
Yes, I
welcome.
was showing your. I was showing them around,
Mhm.
and helped them find a ghost woman.
And then Dominic kidnapped him.
I did no such thing.
You
It was
did.
Zekas that
What is
kidnapped
this
him.
place?
I was just saying goodbye.
Very
Welcome
Alright.
to the Dreamlands,
Sparring
Cosmonocelot. I will return you to your home as soon as possible. Are you sort of a I don't want to reduce everyone to things, although I suppose if you come to a fighting game, you're probably something of a sort of just a sort of trope. Are you a heroic individual? Are you sort of a save the day type?
Yes, I am always sort of trying to create a better world for the whole.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good. Combat experience, I assume, since you were a fighting game.
Yes. Until today, undefeated.
Wow, that's impressive. All right. Well, we will be going on some missions. I shall return you home as soon as possible. But if you'd like to join us for a spell, we are actually down an individual. Oh, don't eat him. And he sort of points at Filion on like Scoo's little spatula he's holding him on.
What is that little creature?
He was once a Lego minifigure. Now he's a sort of a horrible flesh abomination and
Oh yes, there is old story like this.
is there?
That
Yes.
upsetting.
Wow.
Yes, I believe if one is, it is an old story we tell children that greed leads to flesh abomination.
Ah,
As if he were attuned.
Actually, yeah, he tried to steal back gun. Yeah, and then that happened to him. That is the
then
story.
you just used to shoot Dominic.
Yeah.
At this moment,
Fine.
however, when you start talking about this, as if he were attuned himself, rushing into the area and like boinging into place, is the
bitch.
Justorian military intelligence
Oh,
agent.
okay.
Who did you think it was going to be?
Sherlock.
Oh no, he's gone. But sort
I
of
thought he found his way back. I thought
immediately
also
returning here is the Justorian military intelligence agent saying,
Oh shit.
What was that was just said? Was someone talking about collectivism? Hold on. What was that?
Yes, you are always in service of the proletariat.
Excuse me, Mr. Wizard, sir. He kind of says to Henry, I've always liked your tie. Permission to treat this new arrival as the commie problem he is.
He's our friend now.
That will be quite all right. We don't need to beat socialists here. Remember, we've talked about this a few times. Just during military intelligence agent. Yeah, but I just really want to punch a commie. Okay, that's great. Cosmonaut, this gentleman is a bastion of capitalism. All right, so just you two get.
I'm
it
so
along.
sorry for him.
Well, oh boy, I gotta go file a report. Ha! He's just very angry.
Asha's off to the, I guess all the people being a bookie and accepting bets on Cosmonauts a lot versus Justorian military agent.
Okay.
J-Ma.
I say you could do that as the JMIA, and you can go to Haldir's, and Haldir's like,
Oh.
there's bookies in there. He's like, hey, you're back. Want to hook up? I'm the main character.
Later, Asha getting bets.
That's what's so hot about you. You're a complete woman.
Imagine
You
Asha
seem to be.
says bets, and now tune Cloud of DJ3.
I fell asleep for some reason. I thought you about to fall asleep in class and come right here.
Yeah,
Oh God.
bets.
Okay, we're gonna say, and as he says bets, that's where we'll end it. Meanwhile, the Frankie is just kind of like, so wait, what's going on? Oh, Armament, we have to get back to Brawl Rock. And Armament goes, what the fuck? Who were you? And that's where we'll end it.
I also forgot that we have character Fillion here too.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine what he
character
feels
Fillion is
looking
over
at
by character Fillion
Abomination.
is by real Fillion being like, oh no, is this what awaits me?
You have to talk to the liches. Figure this out.
You must conquer death.
Yes, good point. I'll figure it out.
Oh no.
Character Philia just like puts a little clawed hand over Philia's mouth. Shh, shh, don't worry, I'll keep your brain. Then Scoot kind of slaps him away.
Sons of bitch.
Shh, don't fight it.
I will say, Philip, that remembering that there was a character filling was instrumental to me talking about the spell Magic Jar.
For sure. Oh, that is where it would go. Well, everybody, thanks so much for watching. This was a fun one. For those of you who enjoy me doing simple math of adding up percentages of damage to this ad hoc knockback system, I think it worked effectively fine.
Yeah.
I could have used more spreadsheeting though.
I know, I get it. It's a sad day. We haven't spread.
I was waiting for a final smash where I drive around in my Primo.
You
Had
said
we
no items.
Final?
That's
Is
true.
that an
No, you
item?
have to collect items for the final smash. That's true. You don't get a final smash.
Shows how I
AJ.
don't.
That was what we call a gamer burn. Oh, damn.
Boom.
Well,
Although
thanks
no,
everybody. That
a
was a
good
lot
call
of fun.
because then we could have been healing.
Yeah, I know. And you could have been eating chickens. Thanks. This was great fun. I appreciate you all being here. I'm sorry that we didn't go For those of you who desperately want a dude to win, the dude will be an option tomorrow because God knows that this was basically just chasing down a weird red herring. Although it does reveal some weird things connections-wise. So I liked this for lore reasons. And I got to throw in some Easter eggs that no one cares about like lampshade head and cool koalas. That's what I'm just a sad little man.
And Cosmin Ocelot.
God, the name Cosmin Ocelot.
Yes.
Guys, come on, Cosmin Ocelot.
Just,
KJ, your face when he said I'm Cosmin Ocelot was fantastic.
and just every time correcting, which I love.
Oh, it's fun stuff. So yes, we have some other games on the channel. On Wednesday, we are back with the very exciting Top Flight Tales, I assume. Unless something happens, and then we won't play it. It's fine. Honestly, I got a busy week. I'd love to play, but if we don't, I'm not going to lose any additional sleep. I'll still be losing sleep, but it's over other stuff. On Friday, we are back with Blood from a Stone. Things are about to get kind of fun. They have a new little project there on the island. On Sunday, we are beginning our very special game in cooperation with Cantrip Candles. Ooh, this is actually really hot in my hand because it's been sitting here for a really long time. I'm currently burning Jungles of Macaul. Ooh, smells so like of undergrowth and petrichor.
This is actually very hard to hold up.
Grassy.
I am burning.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be hard because you're so low on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Coffee Shop.
Perfect. So that's Coffee Shop, and you have Stamina Potion. How is that? It's like that's the peppercorn one, right?
Yeah.
Does it
Good.
make you feel like fighting?
Yeah,
That's the one.
it energized me.
Is that the one I don't like out of that pack?
I think so.
I don't know.
But we like every single scent they do. That's the thing about this channel. Yep.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
don't you dare call me a candle nerd. I am not a candle nerd.
Long Lost Nor Candle Nerds. Yeah, so on Sunday we have a Cantrip Candles sponsored or affiliated game. I don't want to say sponsored, not really sponsored, but it's like an affiliated game because we're going to be running an adventure that I have written to be included in their upcoming re-release of their adventure triptychs. So we're going to be starting with Stealth, which has 3 delightful scents. It has Den of Thieves, Dungeon Depths, and Sanctuary. Boy, I hope I didn't say that wrong.
I hope you have the new smell-o-vision technology there.
Would be very exciting if we did. So join us for that starting on Sunday. We'll have a team, and we're going to be doing more of these things as time goes on some Sundays as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Culminating with one that we can't even talk about yet, but that I'm super excited about because it's one of the craziest things I've ever written for a thing. So that one will be cool, and I probably will. I might even, or that one might even be in this time slot. I might bring these people in for that because I think they'd really enjoy a crazy element of that one. So going to be a lot of fun. Join us for all of that.
We usually like to do things more by the book, very straight.
Yep, that's you guys all right.
So
Real
grounded.
by the book, real straight.
Real
That's what we
A,
have.
real A to B.
Only 5e.
Only 5e. That's what we've got. A
None
goddamn
of the
Ewok
extra books.
and a Cosmin Ocelot and a Lego. That's why, and that's also why Kevin's name is Zekas Torrret. So yeah, 1 week from tonight, it'll be Dude or... So I was thinking of options for this. Some options I've considered. I don't know what it'll be tomorrow. Does anybody have a pitch for another thing to pair with Dude?
Bro.
We had
It would
Dude,
have to be-
bro.
We just did,
It'd
bro.
have to be so long in order to get this.
Is it Cowabunga?
I don't know.
I mean, you could do
it'd be,
Sweet in
"Where's my
honor of
car?"
Dude, Where's My Car?
Oh.
I was gonna actually have him try to figure out how to
Try
make
to spell
"Where's
out
my car" be.
something that long.
Yeah.
I've been thinking of Cowabunga. Cowabunga. Dude.
Oh, Cowabunga's pretty good.
I like sweet.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Yeah. Sweet.
The. For the dude.
The Dude. Sure.
Yeah.
Abides.
Yep. Or abides. That will work too.
Or you could do,
I've been thinking of Abides.
if you want to go there, just do Rug.
Rugged.
You
Sure.
drug.
Just Lebowski.
It ties the whole room together, you know?
I just thought of the dumbest one, and it might be what I have to do.
It literally is
share
not
too
what
much.
you have to do. You literally do not have to take the
I
dumb
might have to.
option
So anyway,
at
so
all.
1 week from tonight, we'll be back with more Dreamlands fun. Please come join us for that. Thank you so much for watching. Go to our YouTube to watch old episodes, our Discord to interact with us, and our wiki to see how all this stuff goes together. Again, probably a lot of weird random stuff to put on the wiki these days, but there's plenty on there already. Would anyone like to plug and/or Manzukis anything?
I shall Manzukis quickly and my
Fine.
ongoing. Yeah, eventually I'll run out of stuff. I think maybe not. There's a lot of movies. I've seen a lot of them.
Movies.
But I think this one will fit. This is just an amazing action movie, martial arts movie that I think fits into what we were talking about of being a sort of platforming fighter.
and that is the raid. If you
I
haven't seen
knew
the-
it. Okay. I wanted to guess it before you said it, but I didn't.
Thought he was going for the Notebook.
Yeah. No. But the raid is excellent. The raid is like so cool, such great action. To the point where you like watch and go like, they killed real people to make this, right? How did they do this stunt? But no, it's excellent. It's excellent. And if you are Star Wars fans and you like Conja Club that pops in Force Awakens, this is where they all came from. Basically, J.J. Abrams saw the raid and was like, these guys are cool.
Try telling that to Concha Club. That he's not the guy saying that is not a part of Concha Club.
No, that's
he's
Balatech.
talking about Concha Club.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, fun thing about Conja Club, because I had to deal with this. The way that they actually talk is a mix of Sudanese and Malay slang that has been mixed together. They performed it on stage. Those actors were then sent their recordings from stage that has been reversed. They memorized it and reversed, ADR'd it, and that is what you hear in the movie to create the language that Conja Club speaks.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
There's
That's
a recommendation and a little Star Wars fact on the way out.
That's fun. That's very fun. Well, thank you all for playing. This was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you being here. We will see you all next time. Until then, sweet